All right. Let me sit down for a minute. I went and got my V-tools and everything like that that I will need for this piece. Okay. We have got the jacket pretty well established. Now let's go ahead and let me cut. Let me come this way and just cut a little bit. Make that a little bit deeper in there. All right, let's put a little tie on him. I'm just going to come down here and I'm going to just draw like a little triangle there. And I'm going to make a cut here. And I'm going to make a cut here. And then I'm going to just take out that right there. Because the bottom of a tie is like a little triangle. Actually not, well, the head of it is like a little triangle. Come down deep enough and it makes it stand out even more. Of course, it isn't until you actually paint it that it really looks so good. Alright, and then we come up here to the top and we make a little triangle also. Now this is a little tricky. You have to really watch yourself. And you just make a little cut. Make a little cut. Times you have to do several little cut. There it goes. And you've got your little tie. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Let's put a little belt on him, okay, shall we? Let's put a little belt on him. Okay? We cut across here. And we cut across here. Now from the bottom of this, we take some wood off. Okay. And from the top here, we take some wood off. You may have to take your knife and kind of, it's just, this is a small place here. There we go. And you come back and you just, there you go. Now he's got a little belt here, and let's cut in here. Remove a little bit of this in here to get that and let's cut a little bit deeper in here underneath that belt. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to make him a little, let me clean this up underneath here just a little bit. Really is a tiny place to get into, but we are getting into it. Oh, okay, I see what's wrong there. Now I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to draw a little belt buckle right there, and I'm going to cut it. Just cut it a little bit, and on each side I'm going to remove that little piece, get that buckle to stand out a little bit. There it goes. From this side again, there, where that buckle stands out there. And then after that buckle stands out, I just want to cut this in just a little bit, you know, thin this up a little bit so it doesn't stand out. There you go, where the buckle now stands out. Now that's hard to see, I understand that, in other words, because it's so small, but it is standing out a little bit, and that's what we want. Okay, now when I come to the arms here, I want to just, I'm going to do this, come over here, get those arms a little bit. Let's just thin this up a little bit. The same thing with this arm, just a little bit. Thin that up a little bit. And then come back with this and make a cut right there. These are wrinkle cuts. And a cut right there. These cars sort of show. And same thing here. A wrinkle cut. And one right there. Plus it also looks like the arm is thin. It thins up a little bit. Okay. Good. Okay. We're gonna thin this up just a little bit back here. And his shoes are looking real good. Now I'm gonna cut a few wrinkles or creases in his pants. And he's already cut, I'm gonna cut it just a little bit deeper. He's already cut his pants legs. And I'm gonna put some wrinkles in this pant right here. To give it a little, just a little texture right there. There we go. Now, I'm going to take my large gouge. Let me clean this up just a little bit. Where's my knife? There it is. I'm going to clean this up just a little. Well, it just had to fall off there. Okay. I'm going to take my large gouge and I just want to make a little sweeping cut like this, a little sweeping cut like that, and a sweeping cut from the back just like that, a sweeping cut from the back just like that, just to kind of, and a little bit here. The thing about this gouge, if you push it more lightly, it will give you and I want to take my V-tool back here, back in this area. And I want to give it a little, there we go. There we go. Now, let's look at the hair once again. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit more. Our hair usually doesn't stick out that much in the back. Now, I know I came through the 60s and 70s, and I know it did stick out a lot at certain times. Here is where the eyes are. Okay, let's get our V-tool. Oh, that didn't help. No, that's fine. No problem. Thought maybe. Good. Okay, there was no problem done. No problem done at all. Just moving this around a little bit. Just kind of shaping that hair a little bit. There we go. Now, I'm going to take my V-tool. Sort of giving it a little texture. Okay. I'm gonna come here and just kind of flip this up here like this, and flip this. I kind of come in here and give this a little texture in here. And from there we hit this in here. Give this a little texture and come in here. We want to be very careful around the edge because it is very, there we go. It can be very, very thin in there, and we want to be real careful not to put too much pressure on it. All right, and let's go ahead and now we come from this way with the sideburns, so we just hit it just a little bit. There we go. That's just enough. And from this sideburn also, we just hit it a little bit. I'm gonna come back over here and hit it just a little bit. There we go. Now, we want to be very, very careful on this mustache. It is very thin. So we don't want to hit it too hard. What I'm saying is put too much pressure on it. Okay. And we're going to just lightly, very lightly touch the edge of our V-tool to this mustache. Okay? We don't want to hit it hard. Just very lightly touch it. There it is. It's done. I'm going to use this just to come up a little bit in here, cleaning that up. And to be honest with you, our little fella is done. He's done. I'm going to take my knife and kind of get in here just a little bit and separate the shoe also. Be very careful when you come in here because it's a very light area. So don't put a lot of pressure on it. There it is. There's what we want. Okay. Does he look a little different? Yeah, he looks a little different. But he is a nice little figure. All we did was just define him a little bit. Take him and define him a little bit. I want to thank Adam for, tell you what I'm going to do also. I'm going to cut a few little wrinkles back here. Just so it will have that look. All those are just V-cuts that we do to make the pants kind of come out. And there is our little figure. There he is. I'm going to wet him so you can see him even better. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. There he is. From this point, vantage point. And we just define him a little bit, and we've got our little figure. Okay, well, God bless you now, and thank you, Adam, for sending this little figure, and it's been fun defining him. So, all right, God bless you now. Thank you so much.